This month is coming close by. God, how will I do? I'll roll from my bed down. I'll walk like as if I'm an old woman. My sister will be like, what is it? What is it? And my tummy, my abdomen, it's like it's pulling out. It's like it's pulling out. She said, God, you've taken Panadol now. I said, this thing is not working. It's not working. I've taken so many strong tablets, but it's not working. I just told myself, there's no need. Let me just be with it like that. So I asked my mom, what can I use to stop it? My mom said, till you have a child. I said, till that time? My mom said, yes. I said, hey, this one had till how many years? God, help me. So on April, I think so, my sister just came back and said, there's one product, I said, which product? She said, they have for menstrual care. I said, I beg, that one, only that one, that's what I want. I don't want any other thing. So my sister just gave it to me, and I took it. And before now, it was like, I'll have my menses this, like 19. The next month can be like 28, unstable. So when I took the pill, when the menstruation came, I did not even know. I did not feel any pain at all till today. Even this month that passed, I was like, my menstruation has come. I did not even plan for it. I don't even know. My sister said, I said, that is the work of Pearl. So with Pearl, even if you are having any kind of cramp, whatever, no matter how painful it is, if you are a woman, please solve it now before you enter into your husband's house. Before somebody's son will now be sleeping in the night and you're, hey, my tummy, and the guy will just jump up. What is it? And have a attack. Please solve it now, because it is very, very good for us to solve our problems now. It might lead to something else. You may think it is just cramp, but it might lead to hormonal imbalance if you don't take care of it now. Thank you very much. SHINEWAY!
I'm so happy to see you. Love peace. I'm in love by name. SHINEWAY! SHINEWAY! You all are welcome.
Thank you.
I want to tell us a brief story about feminine gel. When you talk about gel, most of us do not really understand what it means to call it gel. And if you have felt it once, that's the gel that it is. I'll give you testimony of what it did for me and a friend. Gel is something that when you lubricate it on a particular place, do you know what it does? It will go as far as exfoliating. It will exfoliate whatever that is being starched at that place. I used it, I inserted it. You know what it did for me? For a long time I used to have lower abdominal pain. When the time came since I joined SHINEWAY, as they said, I was like, let me just use it. It was the only pack I had with me. I said, let me just use it. When the first day I inserted it, inside me, I felt a bit cool, hot. Wow. Somehow sensational feelings. And I'm this kind of person. I'm so frigid. I am this kind of person. I'm not a sex drive type.
Wow.
Whenever you talk about sex, I don't give a damn about sex. But you see me, from the very first time I used that feminine gel, I started feeling funny, you know. To me. What is happening? Sexy. He said, in my entire life, almost 50 years, I haven't felt that way for once. He said, maybe that's. I said, maybe I really suspect that because what's happening to me today hasn't happened to me before. And something happened. Ask me what? What was coming out of my body is what I have never seen all my life, even after my 5 giving birth to 5 kids.
Wow.
Because there was a time I had ovarian cyst so many years ago. It was treated, they said I was fine, and after all that. But yeah, I always have this movement pain here. Each time I go to scan lab, I don't say nothing, fine. But when I started this feminine gel, what was coming out of my body, at the stage I started asking myself, please, is this my body or some other person's body? I had to go to my doctor. Do you know what he said? I explained to my doctor. I said, doctor, see what is happening to me. See what's going to happen to my body. He said, what did you use? I said, I used one of my products. He said, it's working now. It's doing its work. Even though he's not one of us. But the very moment I said that to him, he said, that thing you use is very active. It's doing what? It's doing its work. That's testimony number 1 about feminine gel. Secondly, I have a friend of mine who had this itching, boil everywhere. Do you know what happened? He used feminine gel, just 3 packets of it, as in 3 pieces of it, inserted, and the leftover, she will rub it around the vaginal walls and the buttocks everywhere. Within 2 days, 3 days, before the 3rd day, the whole thing vanished. Right? That is work of feminine gel. And I want to tell us something about this golden 6 my brother just said now. I'm telling you what I experienced. I am telling you out of what, not people I sold to, not what some other person called me to say to me. I sold golden 6 to a man who complained to me because after telling him about our product, he said, we want to take it and try. I said, not try, you give me positive results, testimonies. He took golden 6. But before then, I gave him Extra Life. After Extra Life, I said, you can now start the golden 6 with the tea. After a day or 2 days, he called me and said, madam, what is this you gave to me? I said, what is it? He said, because my mind jumped out of my body. What happened? He said, could you believe before now that he does not last up to him, so that he's always ashamed of making love when it comes to sex. He will give many excuses because an agent that so many customs delayed him, frustrated, he will be giving excuses. But then they said, let him just try. He said, you do not, in my language, I say, Album can walk a sample. Say he like a man used to stand. He said he dealt with the woman. He said when he was doing it, he said he let that woman get me. And he was so happy doing it. Even after that one, he has got so many times I've been introducing to people that golden 6 is what is being called. When he said it enhances sex drive, automatically that is what it does. Totally out of what I have sold to people, and the testimony goes this way. You see what this thing called Pearl Broom. You know Pearl Broom, the one she gave testimony about. I have a sister of mine, a blood sister of mine. She came in from South Africa to my house to spend some time with me. So the very day I saw my menses, I was like, this means no go even go rest. He said, sister, you see your menses? I said, yes. But she that me, I even seen somebody before her. She had stopped her own about 3, 4, 5 years ago. I said, that is not proper. As far as I'm concerned, it is not proper. But don't worry, I have something I will give you. I gave her the Pearl Broom. The first day she took it. The second day she was like, stomach is aching her. This one, she was supposed to go places, but she couldn't go. She was just come. I said, sorry, just take an J6 and relax. Let me go and come back. The next day, boom, it was menses. Work of what? Menstrual care, Pearl Broom. So can we say a very big thank you to SHINEWAY Products? SHINEWAY. SHINEWAY. Thank you. Try and use the products.